We're also starting to learn more about the service members who were on board a KC-135 that went down in western Iraq.
6 deaths have now been confirmed. KOCO's Jason Berger joining us live. And Jason, we have learned 3 were from out of state.
Yeah, guys, that's right. And we've confirmed tonight that 3 of those aircrew were from a unit out of Ohio. Now, as for the other 3 on that plane, we haven't heard any details yet, but here's what we do know. In the last 2 days, KOCO5 has been working to find out if any of the aircrew on board the crashed KC-135 Stratotanker were from Oklahoma. So far, we have not had any official confirmation on that. We've reached out to Tinker Air Force Base, Altus Air Force Base, and U.S. Central Command. And Central Command did respond and said, quote, "Out of respect for the families, we have nothing to add to our press release at this time. What we can confirm is that the 121st Air Refueling Wing out of Rickenbacker Air National Guard Base posted they had lost 3 airmen during the March 12th incident where a KC-135 Stratotanker went down in western Iraq. That base is in Columbus, Ohio. In a statement, U.S. Central Command posted 2 of those KC-135s were involved, and the other landed safely. ABC News confirmed that aircrew was from Beale Air Force Base, north of the Sacramento, California area. And we do know, as many of you do too, that Altus Air Force Base is the primary base for KC-135 aircrew training, and Tinker Air Force Base is home of the 507th Air Refueling Wing. We are still working to find out if any of these airmen involved in the incident over Iraq trained in Oklahoma at any point. During a press conference, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth commented on the KC-135 incident.
War is chaos. And as we saw yesterday with the tragic crash of our KC-135 tanker, bad things can happen.
We did reach out to Tinker Air Force Base. They gave us a statement on how they support families of those who are deployed. And the base said in part, quote, "Tinker also has a spouse program embedded in units across the installation. They serve to assist command teams with direct communication to families, ensuring the timely resolution of any challenge. Also, military chaplains are available to offer spiritual guidance and to help families at home through confidential counseling." In Oklahoma City tonight, Jason Berger, KOCO 5 News.